Hey, it's the
John and
Other Show coming to all of you. That's right, all of you out there live from
our production studio, riding with this fine bunch back here, born to ride. And why is that?
I'll tell you why is that, baby.
Why?
Because we are born to ride. That's right,
That's
sweetheart.
so cheesy, I love it.
But it's true. I was born to ride.
Yeah, wind therapy is my deal.
That's right. So, without further ado,
Enjoy the show.
we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to get started right away without further ado.
I do. Okay. Here we go. Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we're forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride. Out of Tampa to Miami, Daytona, Tallahassee, from the East Coast to the West Side, here in Florida, we were born to ride. I was born to live to ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest running biker TV show in the world. This week, Heaven Fields is featured on the cover of the May issue of Born to Ride magazine with her Ducati. Get to know her now, up close with Dave Flash Morgan from the Born to Ride radio show. It's time to open up the tattoo shops and bars. Ink Mania is the hottest tattoo show around, and it's coming back in 2021. And Todd Colbert and Team Extreme bring us Do It Again by Psycho Head and Buell Motorcycles. All this and more here on Born to Ride.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats. It's time
for Cranked Up Country.
This is Cranked Up Country, heard on all the great stations across the nation. Check us out, crankedupcountryradio.com, or find us on social media, see what's going on with us. Born to Ride Motorcycle Media is the hub for the American biker lifestyle. Read it, watch it, ride it, borntoride.com. Check out Born to Ride Magazine, the radio show, the podcast, the YouTube channel, and of course the events. It's the life and times of motorcycles and the people who ride them. Born to Ride, proud sponsor of the Cranked Up Country Radio Show podcast. Read it, watch it, ride it, borntoride.com.
today's best and tomorrow's greats.
Hey, Mr. Monday Night Rob Van Dam, when you're in the state of Florida, what are you tuning in? What do you watch on television? I know you're the World TV champ, Daddy, but what shows do you watch when you're in Florida, Daddy?
Well, that's easy, Fonzie. Born to Ride. The same show that everybody watches. And Fonzie, I know they've seen a lot of celebrities on Born to Ride, and I've seen a lot of them. But now you're looking at everybody's favorite wrestler, the world television champion, and the whole Heaven show, Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die, ride or die. Florida ride or die.
Keep you wide open on the court, your cause we fresh off the highway. Stunting with no hands moving out the way, only seeing tunnel vision, adrenaline rush high off the speed. The whole game behind me getting litty, why'd I take the lead? Florida ride or die's a way of life we live and feeling free. In a better place in the chapter, I'd rather be, you hear me? When life starts to act like a bit and stress me out, I grab the bike and hit the road and let it out. Oh yeah, Florida ride or die runs through my veins. You can tell when you see us at the track or on the fast lanes. Come check the vibe on how we roll, come ride with us. It's an affair, she's my mistress, suggestion nitrous, popping clutch, doing the century. Doing a century, we will ride or die. However, we never ride faster than the angels fly. Florida ride or die, ride or die, ride or die, ride or die.
If you haven't picked up your new Born to Ride magazine, it looks a little something like this. And you see who that is right there on the front. Can you see? Let me see.
It looks pretty cool.
Look at her right there, doing nothing dangerous at all. She's posing.
Yeah.
She's striking a pose right there.
That's my Ducati.
And that is yours.
Yes, that is mine.
All right.
That's my girl. I like that it rides similar to my original two-stroke dirt bike. It's like the power band on a two-stroke is amazing. So when you get on a Ducati, it rides like no other. Yeah, I started as a child riding. I started on dirt bikes, but it became a passion of mine when I was young. I got into the moto.
Did you really?
And my mother actually seen a fatality of a younger boy that was riding as well, racing, and she wanted me to no longer do that. I had sponsorships, everything,
and
kidding. I stopped. I was almost 13 when that happened.
Man.
So yeah, I was young, and then I had to sell both of my bikes. And so then when I got an opportunity to start on sports bikes, that's when that happened.
All right.
Went the other direction, but I've always loved it. I've always encouraged women to ride. I've taught women to ride. A lot of times they don't want to, or they're reluctant because they feel like a male will talk.
What is the
Then when I got an opportunity to start on sports bikes, that's when that happened.
All right.
Went the other direction, but I've always loved it. I've always encouraged women to ride. I've taught women to ride. A lot of times they don't want to, or they're reluctant because they feel like a male will talk down to them, that they're not going to be good enough, that they'll be scared or afraid of the bike. And that's probably one of the worst things that you could do, because you are in control of that bike. When you just let it become a passion and it is something you enjoy, and you let the fear go away, then you really will enjoy it. So I've gotten some friends into riding that are females. Even some males, some guys will ask me like, hey, can you show me how to ride a motorcycle? I have no problem with that if anybody is interested. But yeah, one thing that I always tell people is just don't let that fear hold you back. I even had some bad accidents myself, and people are like, why would you go back riding? That's stupid. And it's like you said, it's hard to explain it to somebody that doesn't understand riding. It's a lifestyle. It's something I enjoy doing. There's people that enjoy surfing that's gotten into accidents, that's got shark attacks, all kinds of crazy things,
and they get back in the water.
So even for other sports, people go right back to it because it's something they love to do, and it's something I love to do. So I'll be right back doing it. Now, I'm not trying to do anything crazy or illegal. That's not something that we promote. But having fun, getting out and riding.
Heaven will teach you how to ride right now.
The first thing is I'm never going to push anybody to do something they're not comfortable with.
Sure.
But I'm also going to encourage them, that they are the ones in control of that bike, and that they shouldn't let that fear cripple them. So if it is a female just wanting to ride, but she's nervous, so that's why I said it depends on the situation in particular. But if it's just somebody's like, I'm scared, just taking a step back and learning how to ride step by step, not just jumping into it.
Such an important thing to do.
Yeah. Actually listening. This is a problem I've actually had with male riders.
Yeah.
You know, they want to get on and just go, which is fantastic, but not listening. Okay, this is something you might want to do. And it's other guys even telling them like, hey man, you don't want to push it. You don't want to do that. This is how you want to ride, and not listening, and they're getting really hurt. So one thing that I will say, yeah, just make sure if you are wanting to learn, be apt to listening and learning. Because people can always teach you something. That's what becomes a better rider, anybody. If you go to the tracks, like listening to the people that actually tell you, they want to help you. They do, for the most part. Most people want to help you.
Yeah, right.
If you don't think they are, maybe you shouldn't take advice from them. But I know for me, if I'm trying to teach somebody, I'm worried about their safety and all of that. So I just tell them like, hey, this is the steps you need to take. Don't be afraid. Be comfortable with it. Be confident.
Right.
And then you'll enjoy it.
Right. Cosplay. Care to enlighten us as to what that means?
And I really wasn't into it.
Right.
I wasn't. I mean, I liked the Marvel movies. I liked that type of stuff, but I was like dressing up and doing what?
Right.
So,
Right.
and then it was actually pretty fun. It wasn't my cup of tea at first, but then I got into it. I'm not one of those people to judge a whole lot until I try something. That's why I got into racing, different kinds of stuff, because I enjoy trying new things. So, and then that turned into charity events and so forth.
Right.
Yeah, Antonio is a great individual. We got started meeting each other through a mutual friend, Elsa, but we talked a lot about the charity works and charity events. And he's seen I did some cosplay for some charity events as well. And he's like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And we just hit it off from there. So through another passion aside from riding was helping the community. And a way that we do that is through charity works, which we have some, hopefully that will go through in the future. But, you know, a lot of people know Antonio Hernandez as the Spider-Man because he dresses up as the Spider-Man. He does that for the events. I've done Harley Quinn. I've done Elsa, a few different others. So I've enjoyed doing that. And so does he. So we kind of hit it off there and found out about other passions like riding. But it really was because of the charity work that we found that common ground and got talking about that.
You actually got down and started making some of your own costumes. Is this true?
Yes, it is.
How hard was that?
Some of them it can be kind of difficult, but others not so much.
Yeah.
When you have a passion again about doing something or your mindset and you have a goal, then it just becomes fun. When it gets too stressful, it takes away from the fun. So just wanting to enjoy it. It's not to perfect anything, just to make it really nice so you can enjoy it. Yeah. My favorite.
Hey, hi, everybody. How about that? She's pretty cool, isn't she?
Yes, she is. And she is just super person, really nice.
And very hot looking. How about that? I love those hot looking riders. Nothing like a hot looking female riding a bike. That is something pretty cool, isn't it? Anyways, guys, guess what? Guess what's coming up, baby?
Bike Week.
Say it again. Say
Bike Week.
That's right, everybody. Bike Week is coming up.
And where we're going to be at?
We're going to be in Ormond Beach, Daytona.
At the Cackleberry.
At the Cackleberry.
We're going to be at the Cackleberry the entire time. We're camping out there. We're bringing the trailer. We're doing the whole thing. So we're going to be there all day and all night long. We're going to be filming. We're going to be doing everything that we did the last time that we were there. All the vendors.
How are we getting there? We're going to be staying there because we are so lucky that we are renting.
I just told them we're bringing the camper.
We're renting a wonderful toy hall.
Oh, yeah, the toy hall. My friend, audio trouble. Something's wrong with the voice.
We're going to be staying there.
You ain't kidding.
Oh, wow.
Is there any way you can stop that?
Yeah, let me fix this.
Hold on a second, guys. Let's just fix this real fast. There we go. Okay, we're trying here, guys. All right. Let's see. I got the mics on. The lights are all on.
All right. Let's see. How's that? Is that any better? Let's see if that's any better.
I'm trying here. Hold on. All right. Let's see. I got the mics on.
That's a little bit better.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. How's that?
There we got it. All right.
Let's hope that works.
Let's hope that works, guys. We're sorry about that. Sometimes technical difficulties when you're going live, you wouldn't believe it. It's just so. I'm coming from a guy much better. Thanks, Taz. I appreciate it.
Hopefully it'll stay that way.
Hopefully it'll stay that way. Now, we're going to get back to what we're talking about before. We are going to be at the Cackleberry. Now, the Cackleberry is the place to be at because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but
we're not sure. Yeah.
The vendors may not be on Main Street again this year.
We don't know what's happening with Daytona on Main Street yet, but
we are going to be at the Cackleberry and it's going to be pumped. This year we got the Micro Apocalypto wrestlers coming down, and you can see them too. If you go to our YouTube page, we have the Micro Apocalyptic wrestlers. That's at Bees Marina. We filmed that. Was it Bees Marina?
No, it wasn't. It was at Breeze 19.
Breeze 19. Yeah, that's with DJ Patty putting that on. That's our good friend DJ Patty, promoter extraordinaire, and she went ahead and put on a bunch of that stuff.
Anyways, Bike Week. We have Bike Week coming up, and Bike Week starting the March 5th through March 14th. Bike Week will be, and we are excited. We're going to be at the Cackleberry, as John was saying, and guess what? We've got the music lineup. Unbelievable lineup. We
just got all this information hot. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butt it. We just got all this information hot off the press from our dear friend Taz, telling us about everything that's coming. So we already told you. I gave out the Micro Apocalypto wrestlers, but why don't you go tell them about the bands, baby?
We've got Shovelhead. We've got Loaded Dice. Straight Jacket Smile.
I love them.
No Pressure Band. Big Daddy Band. Love you, Big Daddy. Twisted Minds. And they are some Twisted Minds.
And you can see Twisted Minds too. Go and take a look at their great band. You can see them live.
Green Trust Bros, the Carolins, Dawn Patrol, Occasional Astronauts.
Now I like that name. Occasional Astronauts. That's a cool name. I like that.
Seed. Sniper. We love Sniper. Yep. Easy Street. And hey, how about a Stiff Upper Lip? We've got all of these bands coming to you playing. Unbelievable, from March 5th to March 14th. Unbelievable. You've got all these days packed with all of these bands playing.
And
plus, guess what, guys? Guess what?
Women. We have
new girls.
The Bikini Queens USA. They will be serving you shots. They will be serving you drinks. They will be doing the bikinis and the bike wash. And they're just beautiful women. And
they are, and these women do special things.
They hula hoop.
They do all sorts of things. They do hula hoop.
I want to see the hula hoop.
Fire shows. Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Fire breathing shows.
They do the fire breathing shows. And guess what? Of course, we've got the wet t-shirt contest.
Oh, and the Daisy Dukes will probably be there floating around there too, and the wet t-shirt contest.
Yes, and
the bikini contest.
numerous Daisy Duke contests. Now, you talk bikini contest because you have to throw that in there. Well, it's not just a bikini contest. No, it's a $1,000 bikini
contest. So they got the big prizes here too again?
Yes.
Oh, the $1,000 bikini contest. Now that brings out a lot of beautiful women trying to get up on stage to win that $1,000. And I'll tell you right now, the women are beautiful. And you can see all that on our YouTube site. Go check it out so you'll know what to see, you'll know what to look for, and you'll see how much fun you're really going to have. So go there.
March 7th, we're going to have the cornhole tournament. Unbelievable cornhole tournament. You can sign up at 11 and it will start at noon. Only him.
Sorry.
March 11th, we've got the bike contest, which starts at noon, right at noon, guys. So you want to make sure to be there because the awards will be given out at 4 o'clock. It's going to be a great bike show. We're looking forward to this.
Throw Hell's Machine in there, you think?
I would love to.
I'll go throw Hell's Machine in there too for the bagger contest.
That's right. We should put Hell's Machine in.
I'm a bagger kind of guy. I like lots of space on my bike and all creature comfort. So that's why I like it. And I'll tell you right now, I'll put my bagger in. Hell's Machine is great.
March 11th, a bike contest. You don't want to miss that. We're going to put Hell's Machine in it. They've got, guess what we've got? Bikini bull riding. Now, I got to see this. I just got to picture this.
I'm curious to see.
Bikini bull riding. Does your bikini even stay on while you're riding the bull?
I'm going to say no.
I'm
going to say that those tops are going to come flying off once they're on that bull.
Not to mention, it would kind of hurt, I would think.
Well, imagine being a guy. Every cowboy.
What if a guy wants to get on there in a bikini?
Hey, we had that last season. It wasn't a bikini. It was that one guy with the things.
Oh, the guy that wanted to do the wet T-shirt contest. Yeah.
Yeah, we get that every now and then, too.
I know. That was too funny. And guess what else we've got, everybody? Unbelievable. This is something. This is something special. You tell them.
It's going to be the Extreme Seduction Show. Now, I got a feeling that our tent's going to be right, our vendor spot's going to be right next to Extreme Seduction Girls. And
if you have your way.
Yes, or if Taz, you're listening, please put my vendor spot next to the Seduction Girls that are super kinky. Please, I would really appreciate that. We don't need to tell Heather, but please go ahead and put my vendor spot next to the S&M Girls. See, I did this so she wouldn't see my lips moving.
Yep. Leave it to John. That would be John.
There was that one, was it last season? No, season before last. We had that one woman, she was bent over, trying to listen and work. We had the one girl, she was bent over the chair, and it had birthday spankings on it. You get to pick out what paddle you want to spank her with.
For $1, yeah.
No, it's $5.
$5, yeah.
$5 to spank her.
Yeah. So this is going to be.
I'll pay $5.
You guys got to come down to the Cackleberry. I'm telling you, Bike Week, it's going to be great. We need it. We've been all cooped up in an isolation from COVID. We haven't had any of our real big bike rallies that we need.
Everyone's scared of a disease.
Come March 5th through March 14th. March 5th through March 14th. It's the only place to stay and play. Home of the $2 beer and twisted tea.
$2 beers, man. You can't go wrong with that. You know, even if you're in the area, you don't feel like going out to a bar, stop by. $2 beers. I mean, you can save money just by going during the event.
That's
Plus,
right.
you get to see half-naked women.
You can't miss it. So come on down to the Cackleberry, everybody, because you don't want to miss it. So that's telling you about what we're going to do and where we're going to be. March 5th through March 14th at the Cackleberry.
Yes.
And you do want to come. Don't forget, if you have any questions, please call 386-428-5459. Once again, that's 386-428-5459. And now I'd like to tell you a little bit about our guest tonight.
Oh, yeah.
We've got that special guest tonight, Todd Colbert, guys. Todd Colbert is amazing.
You want to talk about a trick rider? Jeez, this guy holds world records. He's that good. He holds the world record for the most people on an enduro pulling a wheel. What, 9 people?
9 people. 9 people while doing
I don't even know how
wheelie.
you put 9 people on a bike. I'm just curious to see, like, you know, the geometry and like physics involved in putting.
And guess what?
Putting 9 people on what?
We're gonna get to see it
And
because we've got the video.
We got the video of his world record. We got videos of him doing like 100-mile-an-hour endos. You name it. Just crazy stuff that looks so cool. I mean, I'm envious of the man to be able to ride like that. Really. I mean, I'm a good rider and I ride a big bike. I ride a big ultra, and you know, he rides a Ducati or something like that. But still, I wish I could ride as good as that. I really do. And I don't know, but she won't let me get a sport bike. Though.
No, and Todd Colbert, he's amazing stunt rider, world record holder, and movie. He also does movies.
Yes, stunts in the movie.
Producer, he does stunts, but he's also doing producing in movies and things like that. And guess what? I would say, I don't even know how many years ago, but he did an issue with Born to Ride with Ron Galletti.
Our boss man.
Our boss man, Ron Galletti, and Born to Ride magazine, the one, the only publication to read.
Live it, read it, ride it.
That's right. That's the only way to go, baby.
Live it, read it, ride it.
And
this month's subscription is out too, so you could go ahead and pick that up on any of your new shows.
Yes, you can. So, and that's that. We would love to let you know that our guest is about ready to come on. We'll let you know. His name is Todd Colbert once again, and we've told you all about him. So we're so excited to have him on. He'll let us know as soon as he's ready by giving us a thumbs up. All right. We'll go ahead and bring him on.
You know which one? Nope. Yeah, that one. Look who it is, Todd himself. How you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How you guys doing?
We're doing fine. We were just trying to figure out the physics of putting 9 people on a bike.
Well, you just you don't really figure it out. You just tell everybody to get on and hold on. and close your eyes.
Well, you didn't close your eyes, I hope.
No, I did, really. No, just kidding.
What made you think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted a world record, and I could wheelie with a lot of people on the bike, so I just put as many as I could on the bike until I couldn't fit anybody else.
Well, let's begin with, you are Todd Colbert.
Tell us about yourself. Who is Todd Colbert?
How did Todd Colbert get started with bikes?
Well, I grew up racing motocross. I grew up in the country, way up in Brooksville, Florida. As soon as you cross over 50, you start hitting bear country, start seeing the bear signs.
Right by us.
That's where I grew up. And back then, there wasn't a whole lot to really do up there. It was just all country roads and things like that. So I started motocrossing, then I changed over to street bikes, and just started wheeling the street bikes and going out to the bike nights and rolling stoppies, which means grabbing the front brake and putting the bike up on the front wheel. Yep. So everybody's like, wow, that was pretty interesting. So I just kept getting farther and farther and farther, and then I started doing shows. My first show was at Lakeland Drag Strip back in '95.
Wow.
And then somebody saw me there that was that was part of a big racetrack, and that was Atlanta Motor Speedway. They were there. So they asked if I could come do that at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I said, yeah, sure. So I went and did that. Then from there, I went to Daytona, then Laguna Seca, and then Road America. I mean, I was all over the big tracks doing IRLs, the Ride 200 street bike races. So I was doing all these shows, just traveling everywhere. And then I got picked up by Buell. And then I just went all over the world at that point. We were going constant everywhere.
Wow, you got you all over.
Huge sponsor too.
Yeah, I was a full factory ride with Buell, and me and 2 other guys were involved with that. And then we just kept doing. So we were on the road probably 6-7 months out of the year, just traveling around, just riding wheelies and having fun.
That's. Did you ever do any professional racing or anything?
No.
Because I was just thinking, with a man of your talents going on like a flat track or something like that, you could tear it up.
Well, I did put with flat track. They have the metal shoes, the plates that go on your left foot.
Yeah,
slide.
Yeah. So I sent my boots to the place where they make those, and I said, make one for the right foot and the left foot. They were really confused about that one. So what I did with those was I'd get off the back of the bike and ski off the back of the bike.
I think you hold on to the back of it like
hold
that.
Hold on to the back of the bike, yeah.
Ben Brown says hello. Good evening, Ben Brown.
It's your buddy, Ben Brown from Cincinnati, Ohio.
He's saying hello to you and saying hello to us.
Okay. So do you have any what's been some of like the events that you've done that like really scared you? I mean, I understand that a man that's a professional you're not really going to, but what tricks or something that you do that you could honestly say, all right, white knuckle it and do it?
Well,
I did all of them.
I got off one time to do the skiing at Daytona during the Ride 200 right there in the horseshoe area.
Mm-hmm.
And I got off and my foot got hung up on one of the pegs, which made me get dropped down into the back tire. So it sucked me in between the tire and the fender.
Oh.
Yeah. Luckily I had full leathers on, so it didn't. But I looked down and it was started smoking. And that wasn't the tire. So I just took the bike and just laid it over. I mean, it's that was the worst. Yeah, they were smoking.
Wow, I can believe it because I actually saw a video like that. A guy had one of those racing bikes, like a 320 on the back of it, like this, and he just sucked right underneath, man. And I'm just like, oh, his kids are gonna feel that, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Yeah, but luckily I had the leathers on because that would have been bad.
Have you ever had any bad wrecks or any bad accidents?
I had one. A stoppie got away from me, and what happens is the front of the bike will start to wobble like this when you're up on it. It's like tank slapping, but while you're rolling on the front. And if you don't get off that bike, it's going to come over and hit you. I probably went down about 100 like that, about 100 miles an hour. Yeah, it destroyed me.
And you didn't break anything?
No, I just got a little road rash on my hand. Wasn't too bad.
Just a little road. You crashed at 100 miles an hour. You got road rash on your hand. You're impressive.
That is it. That's all
impressive.
that happened.
That's it. Yeah. And
wow.
Then the bike got destroyed. I broke both rims, frame, subframe. I mean, the bike just tumbled over and over. Just flipped up in the air.
Yeah, pieces.
But still, you got to think
I'm surprised nothing happened to you.
He didn't get straight, and the bike is total.
Yeah,
that's something.
Well, see, I rolled off to the side of it. I got off.
Okay,
so
that'd be the easiest way of doing it. The only way. You want to play the video?
Yeah, you want to see the video? We're going to go ahead and show.
We're going to boot up the video of you breaking the record.
Okay.
If you want to tell us a little bit, do you want to lead into this a little bit, or when this was?
This was done in Lake Wales at the Skydive Center. They let me use the runway there. And I did a lot of practicing out there, and the skydive planes would come down and swoop over us, and skydivers come while we're riding, come sliding next to us. It was pretty interesting.
You were riding, and they would actually drop.
Did I send you one of the pictures where the big airplane was coming over top of us?
Yes.
That's the Skydive Center. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's go play that. Let's get that video up, baby. Here we go. Right there. Not right there. Look how beautiful she is.
Hey everybody, how you all doing? It's Heather here from the John and Heather Show, and I'm here live at Anytime Fitness Gym. This is where John and I like to work out every day. And I'm here, and
I don't know. Hold on 1 minute.
Hold on, we got two videos playing at once here.
Last time I did a video on this machine, I was at 50 pounds.
Where's this coming from?
I have no idea.
Hold on 1 second. I have a little technical difficulties here.
So now, on this machine, it's 70 pounds. We rush to 20. Depending upon how I feel.
This is your weight.
I have no idea.
How you feel.
Well,
so coming up on my second.
Hold on 1 second, Todd.
Todd, hold on 1 second. I have a little difficulty here.
I'll drop it down to 15.
You have to get out of that.
Let's see how you feel this morning. And this is butterfly.
All right.
All right.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Sometimes with a live show, man, all kinds of screwy things happen, and you have to kind of just accept it and go on. You know how it is when it's live. So you want to try that one more time? You think
I sure am. We're gonna get it up.
Try it here one more time because we have to go to there. Bring it back a little bit. Bring it back a little bit.
Too far, you're going over. His bike is a stock.
Bring it back. There you go, baby. Press play.
Is what is the most number of people to ride on a single motorcycle while doing a wheelie? If you can, answer is A, 9. The record was set at a small air. Is what is the most number of people to ride? Is what is the
Okay, hold on just a minute. Let's get this thing ready.
I'll go back to studio and put it on.
the most number of people to ride on a single motorcycle while doing a wheelie? If you can, A, 9. The record was set at a small airport in
Lake Whale. Set out to break his old record of 8.
The 9-person wheelie is going to be the most dangerous wheelie I've ever attempted. It's all balance. If you go back too far, you're going over.
His bike is a stock Suzuki GSXR 1100 with the back tire inflated to twice its normal level.
I'm going to travel probably a good couple hundred feet to get a nice, smooth, straight run at it, get my speed up.
Yes. Getting the 9 people on the bike is half the battle.
Right there.
The 9 people are packed so densely, Todd himself must sit on the handlebars. It takes 3 people to push the bike to get it going. Then Todd revs it up.
I'll pull it up about 35, 40 miles an hour, and by the time I set it down, I'll probably be traveling 70, 75, 80 miles an hour.
He pulls the wheelie. Wobbly, but there he did it. In slow motion replay, you can see the bike is dangerously unstable, but Todd manages to keep it together.
303 feet, 8 inches, right here.
9 people, 303 feet, a new world record.
The adrenaline's pumping, it's exciting. Very, very exciting.
That was unbelievable.
How about that? That was pretty cool. Let's go back to Todd. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
That was amazing.
So you literally sat on the handlebars of your motorcycle while pulling that wheelie.
Yep, and that was a second gear.
Wow. I'm just dumbfounded. I really am dumbfounded about that. Just like I've seen you on other videos pull endos at like 100 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, you know, fast.
How do you keep control of the motorcycle when you're going like that? Is it talent?
It's actually easier to do it going fast than it is slow.
Really?
Yes.
It's like when in doubt, throttle out, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, what have you been doing? Like, do you have any upcoming events or anything like that?
Well, I don't really ride anymore per se, but we are working on a movie that we're putting together, a full action movie.
Wow.
Tell us about it.
Yep. It's, motorcycles, cars. It's like a Fast and Furious with motorcycles. That and like, what's that one where they're, I can't remember the name of the movie now. Cannonball Run, like a Cannonball Run, fastball. Yes, it's a mix between the two.
So it's gonna be a comedy, or
no, it's just full action movie.
Cool.
But
Are you
we're
doing
right in the middle. We're right in the middle of getting the script written. We got to fly out to Vegas and meet with a producer out there, and he's got the connections with like Amazon and all that for like really high end funding. So he said this is one of the movies that would fit right into that.
Nice. Wow.
So I'll know we're going to be out there on the 28th.
Do you need any help? If you need any help, we could come and film for you.
I'll be an extra.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you guys can get some of the behind the scenes footage when we do it. But Ron's going to be involved with it with Born to Ride. He's going to help out with it.
This is the movie. Oh,
yeah.
This is the movie that Mr. Dave Nichols has been talking about.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay, so now it's been unfolded. Now I know all about it.
Did I send you the poster for it?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're still back and forth with a few things, but once that gets finalized, then we can blast it out there.
How exciting!
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I'll tell you, I've got 11 DVD titles that I've put out, over the years, and a movie is nothing like making a DVD. DVD is easy.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot involved with it.
Years of work.
It can be.
Yeah.
It is. It is complete years of work, and there's so many different jobs from producer, script to audio to makeup. Yeah,
all kinds of guys. The guy that carries a little buggy around with the camera on it, a key grip,
to lighting, to this, to
boom
that.
operator.
So I'm sure that there will definitely be space for some extra film people.
Yeah. The movie name we're leaning towards is called Shift.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
Yep, because you got the cars, the bikes, everything's shifting. You got to shift the gears.
Exactly. I like that.
But the poster is really nice. It explains everything just by looking at the poster. Oh,
yeah.
We've got fighter jets, Lear jets, Lamborghinis. We got all that stuff for the movie. We actually got a whole police department in Duluth, Georgia. They give us the run of the whole town. I filmed with them numerous times.
Okay.
So we've got the courthouse, the judge bench, the jail, everything we can film with.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's nice that they were like open arms with you with that, but then it's also nice to know a few people too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've been shooting with every time I roll through Georgia, they always have a newbie there, and they like to punk them. So they tell them that they're on the show Cops. So we got a camera filming them talking, and then we're in the background riding wheelies behind them. You can just see him. He's just like, and so he took off after us. Yeah, I'll have to send you that video. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that I want to see.
But he was great. We had to turn around and come back to the guys that knew what was going on because he was like all over us.
Well, yeah, he thought you were like breaking the law and stuff.
Yeah, we had to cut out through the grass field and they're everywhere to get back.
I'm surprised you didn't need some bail money.
No, the police chief was standing over there laughing.
Oh, just let this guy chase after you.
Oh yeah. Now go get him. They're telling him, go get him.
Because he's a newbie.
Yeah, you'll get a kick out of that one.
That sounds funny as hell.
Now let me ask you something. Do you happen to have any children that are following in your footsteps?
Yeah, I've got Ryan. He's my oldest. He got real good on the bike, but he ended up getting married and having a little boy, so he kind of stopped. So yeah, he's the only one. But I've got Mason, my youngest. He's doing dirt biking right now.
Nice. I'll make you proud.
I take him out to the track every weekend.
Do you ever just go out in town and start pulling wheelies and show off just around these little punk kids?
No, you get arrested nowadays. So
that is so true.
It is.
I can't fight with that logic, brother.
But so I got a Harley now. We got a Ultra Classic, so we go cruise around on that.
That's what I ride, an Ultra. I love my bagger.
Yep.
It's very comfortable.
I like my creature comforts.
Yeah.
I like the radio, and I just like the nice soft seats.
And all.
It's a Cadillac.
It is, yeah.
It's a Cadillac.
Where you guys out of?
I'm sorry, go on.
Where are you guys out of?
Beverly Hills, Florida.
Citrus County.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it or not, there's one here too.
Yeah.
It's by Crystal River and Inverness.
Yeah.
You know where it is because you're not far. You're a neighbor.
Yep. I've done shows at the Crystal River Harley Davidson shop, not the new one, but the old one. a bunch of Harley shops all over the country. I can't even name them all, but they're everywhere.
Yeah, because that's where you get your gigs. He's like, you know, like instead of being a music performer, he's the entertainment that way.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool, though, being able to be the entertainment on a motorcycle. That's like when you go to Daytona, you see those guys at the sectioned off spot doing the endos and the wheelies and all that. Oh, I love watching them.
Yeah, that was me back in the day.
What made you start? What made you do this?
Just growing up in the country, really didn't have anything to do. And
you got a dirt bike and just did your thing, right?
Yeah. So I started doing the street. So I was the first one through the door, this kind of riding. And over the years, I'd see groups pop up and different things. And it just turned into a massive sport. You ever heard of it called Stunt Wars?
It sounds familiar.
That was mine. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I ran that for 10 years. That was the largest stunt competition in the world.
Wow. Was that before X Games? Was that like before X Games and stuff?
No, it was right around the same time.
Yeah,
But
because that's
just
the 200.
Yeah, so there was riders coming from all over the world to this thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 12,000 people through the door on a Sunday.
Wow.
That's really
it pretty much shut I-4 down when they were, because I held it right there in Lakeland.
Cool.
Yeah, remember the Lakeland drag strip?
Yeah.
Okay, we held it there, and then they outgrew that, so we had to move it next door to the USA Speedway, which was right next door. So, and then it outgrew that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was huge.
That must be cool to have. Did you have a following also to kind of go around? You guys ride?
Oh yeah. We had hundreds of riders show up for it. The spectator crowd was massive. I mean, it was huge.
Mm-hmm. That's because it's a sport that everybody enjoys. You don't even have to be a motorcycle enthusiast to like watching somebody doing tricks on a motorcycle.
No, so what we did was put different events together within the event. So I had Ball of Steel, I had helicopter rides, had the MX jumpers, freestyle guys, had car drifting, and the Wall of Death, had all this stuff.
Oh, I know those guys. I love them.
Yeah, so it was nothing but entertainment.
That is really cool. It's like nowadays what is that show? There's a show that's very popular with the cars.
Counting cars?
No, that they race.
Pinks.
Yes, that's when they have the farm truck or whatever it is that pulls like 8-second quarters.
Yeah, I love the farm truck.
Yeah, the farm truck. You gotta beat the farm truck, and the damn farm truck does 8-second quarters.
Yeah.
No, I do like that show, and I can see that drawing a huge crowd too. Because again, you got people with fast cars, lots of money put in them in the cars, and they're betting on the side too. So you get to watch the whole thing.
Well, now it's time. I can't wait for this movie. I'm excited.
Oh,
really.
I'm telling you, when we're done, I mean, it's taken a while, longer than I wanted it to, but we're going to have it all, hopefully, getting off the ground real soon.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, I am. And the other thing is, do you have any idea when you think it might be coming out? Like
that I don't know yet until we get the first part of it out of the way. That obviously the script is the key to the whole thing. So we're getting that done and getting that fine tuned, and then from there, I'll have a better answer.
Wow. Okay. Now, I was watching a lot of your different videos, and if anybody was interested, if they wanted to look you up, they can find a lot of your videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they're really neat. I mean, it's just amazing the things that you've done. And it's all under you, Todd Colbert, Colbert. Pretty unique things. I would definitely recommend it for anybody to watch.
Definitely. Especially if you like to watch really good trick videos. He has a lot on there. Now, do you have a Facebook page too, so people can contact you?
Yeah, just my name, Todd Colbert.
It's just a personal site. You go on there and you just sign up, and
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't know if we can get more friend because I think I'm maxed out on the friend thing.
5,000. I am.
Yeah, so you can only get. I think was it 5,000?
Yeah,
5,000. But that.
Well, now you have 5,002.
Yeah. I got 5,002. You know, Todd, it has been great to have you on our show tonight, and I am so happy about the movie. And I know
we're looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to this. You said the movie should be out later on, let's say a year and a half.
Yeah, it's going to take about a year and a half.
Yep, everybody
get filmed, edit it, and put together. So, but yeah, next time you guys are up this way, hit me up. We'll go out on the bikes.
Oh yeah,
we would love to. We would come up there. We'll go for a ride and go have lunch or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Come up and check out the bike collection I have.
Ooh, tell us about your collection.
Yeah, real quick, tell us about your bike collection.
All right, I've got an all brand, look like they rolled off the showroom floor, GSX-R 1100s from 86 to 92. Then I've got one RG 500, which is Suzuki's two-stroke road race bike from 1987. There's only 532 of those made.
Wow.
The year that I have.
Video
it's a two-stroke 500. That thing comes alive.
Isn't that
must be fast just by sitting there. It's fast.
But isn't that a flat track bike though?
No, it's a GP bike.
Really? So it's actually for street racing and everything else, then, right?
That's what it was designed for. Yeah.
Wow. Because I know I've got some weird bikes when I was out there to bow tacos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, what else you guys? You got them? What else? Keep telling us.
I've got the Ultra Classic. It's the Scream CVO 2021 CVO.
You got 2021 CVO?
Yeah.
Wow. Now you really got him.
You got the 131 on it?
No.
Okay.
It's the whatever comes stock.
117 or 114?
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Oh, because the 131's crazy. 131 stock from the company. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's either the 20 or 21 I got. I know we just got it. But it's the charcoal grayish color. That one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Some little Z50s and GT80s and.
Yeah, I see you running them around.
Yeah.
All right, Todd. Thank you so much. Oh, what? Do you have anything more, or are you?
No, I think I'm good. So.
Have you kept any of your old bikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Guinness bike that I still have that, the world record bike. Ron has a set of my leathers still. He had a bar back in the day. He had them hanging up in the bar. I
want the one where you wore your crotch out on the tire and started smoking.
No, I sent Technique leathers and they were going to fix it, and that's it. They just sent me a whole new suit.
I would have saved it just for bragging rights. Man.
Yeah, I should have.
Smoking crotch.
Smoking crotch. Todd Smoking Crotch Colbert. That one you were.
All right, guys. So hit me up when you get up this way.
We will definitely do that, sir. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for coming on board, and we really appreciate having you on.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much, Todd.
You have a great day and a good night.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Yeah, he is super nice. You know, I like having him on the show, and talented. My God, I couldn't do half the stuff. I couldn't do any of the stuff he does.
No.
How the hell do you put 8 people on a motorcycle, then go ride on the handlebars and pull a wheelie?
How do you put 9 people on the motorcycle?
I was watching that, and they were like trying to jam on there.
And he was on the top.
He was on the handlebars with his feet hanging off the front.
I don't know.
I mean, literally with his feet like this off the front.
And he could control it and do it.
And the bike was so overloaded that they had to get a running start with it to be able to get that bike down the road.
Amazing. And I'm so excited about this movie.
Yes.
And he was so down to earth and such a nice man for being able and doing all of these things. And just, wow, really a very, very nice man who has major accomplishments.
Yeah.
And I think that's just...
Oh, hell, he's a Guinness Book of World Record winner.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be happy if I had a Guinness title. I don't care if it was for sticking my thumb up the longest than anybody else. I don't know. I don't have a Guinness World Record. He has a Guinness World Record, so you gotta give him mad props for that. You really do. Plus, 321 feet on the handlebars of a motorcycle with 8 other people on it. Yeah, there's no topping that.
And all those things, the endos,
unless there's like a little midget on somebody's shoulders, would be the only way you can do it. All righty, guys, we're going to wrap up this show. Sorry for our technical difficulties, but it's live and we do the best we can sometimes. And we just love you all for tuning in, being fans and being there for us and supporting our show. Even though we're human, we click the wrong buttons.
That's live.
Well, guys, we want to say we love you all. Remember to keep it shiny side up.
And rubber side down.
And ride safe and deuces.
Deuces, everybody. We love you all. You guys have a great week. We shall see you next Tuesday.
Everybody. That was